Hello everybody, this actually is episode 30. By now you've probably worked out that I have a bit of trouble remembering what episode it is. I've got a little bit of practice to do. So you probably recall from last time that we were about to press the button for Create Kingdom of England, because we were successful in our efforts to claim Westmoreland, to usurp the county, bring it into our realm. So we now have quite a good chunk actually of the north of England. And that combination of the north and the south gives us 51%, the critical number, just 51%. So even though Mercians hold the middle band and there are still Norse holding East Anglia and Chester, we have that critical number of 15 out of 29 counties. We have the money and the piety that we need to press this button to create the Kingdom of England. Creating this title will give us 400 prestige, would cost 214 gold and 200 piety. Alfred, King Alfred of England, has created the title Kingdom of England. Wow, we've done it. We have absolutely done it. And it is year 887. As we can see up here, we have managed to create the Kingdom of England in Alfred's lifetime, something he didn't do himself. In fact, he died in 899, not as the King of England, but very much having created the concept of it. His son would then go on and do that in 927. So we are 40 years ahead of time. We haven't driven the Norse out, which is something that I know Alfred and his son were doing. We have made really good progress on that, so there's no, if I press OK, pause the game, we have got, let's get the cultures up. So we've got, it's getting kind of hard to see, isn't it? We've got Anglo-Saxon in this sort of pink colour here, it's puce colour. So we've got Anglo-Saxons in the south and the main body here, the Midlands, and actually still in Northumbria. And we are going to be we've got Anglo-Saxony back in York and Westmoreland and Lancaster, as well as in, so these guys, this king is Anglo-Saxon, we are Anglo-Saxon, Mercia is Anglo-Saxon, so the Norse really now only have a grip here in Chester and in Norfolk and Suffolk, and the one in Chester is actually converted to Catholic, as has Norfolk and Suffolk. So King Barred is of House of Aring, who is a Norse, is actually Catholic, which is actually very similar to what happened historically, where Alfred convinced the Gudrid, I think it was, to become Catholic. So I'm absolutely delighted. We've basically achieved what we set out to do. I guess, now that we are the king, we would automatically have a casus belli. Yes, we do. Over these lands. In fact, pretty much over anybody. Oh, the Mercians. His father has died. Died a maimed cripple. That's tough. We would even be able to declare war. We have a valid CB against Mercia too. So what we'd probably do, if we're going to carry on with this one, is to look to drive the Norse out of Suffolk, Norfolk and Chester, and then we could really say we'd taken the fight to the Norse. This war over here is a war that the Italians are losing quite badly. Actually, they're losing it to the Hungarians. Let's take a little look at it. I am on the side of the Italians, but no one else has been called in. There's lots of points due to occupation. Who's got the big armies though? 8.3k, 10.5k. Where are the doom stacks? Some pretty big doom stacks here. There's the Italian armies. The Italian armies are still forming. They need to get themselves back across the channel, to be blunt. I've become King of England. Well, that should be a pop-up as far as I'm concerned. Woo! Quick check of the tabs. This bishop here kind of likes us, but could be better. Factions, no issues. Intrigue, we've not got any plots. You need to stop. trying to kill my wife. And no prisoners, no threats. We could invest in some technology, which is always a worthwhile thing to do. I think tolerance for different cultures could be useful because of all of the Norse around. Feudal vassal opinion +9. City vassals, temple vassals. Majesty will reduce the short reign penalty and get more monthly piety gain. Tolerance. I do like the vassal opinion modifier, but I also like the short reign reduction. We're going to go for the noble customs, because we've got quite a lot of vassals now. Can't change any laws just yet. Oh, actually we can, because we are now a king. But looking at it, the only thing we could think about doing is apply feudal taxation. And I think that would be a sensible idea, to be honest. Our vassals, we've got a lot of vassals that really like us here, so we will increase the feudal taxation. Feudal lords will be expected to make a small financial contribution towards the greater good of the realm. They are mildly disappointed by this, but they will get over it. Here we go. So, voting is underway. Let's go and drive these Norse raiders out. That needs to be our first priority. Look, we've now got these beautiful red banners. This courtier is going to stop trying to kill my wife. My wife hasn't knocked out any kids for a while. She's 28. She's a cracker. Loads of good stats. I'm looking a bit older, if I'm honest. 38. Looking a bit... I've got my scar there. The Lords of England have approved the institution of the small feudal law tax. Excellent. My friend, the Earl of Lindsey, has revoked the bishopric of Lincoln from Karl. That's because he's Norse. So my Catholic vassal here he's been going around revoking these Norsemen. Good on him. Lots of people have been approving the proposed small feudal tax, and that's what got it through. Fantastic. We are about to engage in warfare. We are going to catch these vile Norse. I presume I can't carouse at the moment because I'm at war. Yeah. Could be at war for a while, but we couldn't. I really didn't want to lose the prestige. Ah, this boy has become a fortune builder. Very good. Battle of Colchester is won. We actually captured this absolute nobody by the looks of it. No real benefit there. It is December. Can't hold a feast because we're at war. We can though stamp down our levies. So we will. Northumbria are absolutely... are they holding their own in this war? 39% they are. They are defending. Good on them. Oh, I love seeing England. That is so cool. That is so cool. Can I declare war on you, sir? De jure claims we've got here. Norfolk, Suffolk, or Chester. But I'd be a truce breaker. Can't do that until 897, so 10 years, because we've just finished a war. Okay. I have no intention of declaring war against my Anglo-Saxon buddies. Let's let this game play out for a little bit. 51% in favour of the Hungarians. Oh dear, the court chaplain of Lindsey is trying to kill my spy master. End your plot, please, sir. Big occupation score for the Hungarians. Kind of a shame. Good, that court chaplain is going to stop. I am making 11 gold a turn, that's excellent. Now, I kind of like my son to not be married to somebody useless. So I'm going to try and kill her while the plot power is high. I don't think my son will like it if he finds out, but, you know, there we go. That's life. Let's invite people in. Plot power. You have to spend money on this. Send him a gift. Get him in. Oh goodness, there's a lot of people that want to get involved in this plot. Hopefully she'll die quickly. I didn't need to spend that gold then, probably, but improving relations with my spy master is no bad thing. We don't need to fabricate claims anymore on Suffolk because we'll have a de jure claim anyway. We are still proselytizing in York. That's fair enough. We could improve diplomatic relations with one of our vassals. I think that's a good idea. Or with the Pope. He likes us a bit, but doesn't like us a lot. That's definitely a possibility. But also the Earl of Sussex, the Earl of Oxford, Mayor of Dorchester, Mayor of Southampton. These earls are important. Oxford is actually quite important. Let's send you, sir, to improve diplomatic relations in Oxford. Good, good. Alright. Let's let this game run a bit. Hope this war finishes soon, 68%. The cook complained to me about my son, Aethelwald's temper tantrums. Apparently he punched her in the face. Again! I could say the kid shows spirit and he'll become wroth. Beat him into being calm. I could 70% chance of no effect, 30% chance that he will become patient. Wrath isn't, it's not the worst trait. This is my son. He's currently got wrath. He does look like a military boy looking at him, doesn't he? I could pray for his soul. Get some piety, not really fussed about that. Patient is a good trait. Let's try and get him patient. I don't think anything happened there, did it? Nope, you're still wroth. This is my bastard daughter. Being tutored by this elusive shadow. My co-conspirator, Mayor Wiglaf, has assembled a party of mercenaries who will ambush Baroness Bothildir, disguised as highwaymen. I'm assured she will not survive the encounter. Yes, the roads just aren't safe anymore. Yeah, that's fine. If she does die, I do need to marry my son very quickly. Off to somebody else. At age 19, your acquaintance both died under suspicious circumstances. It was suspicious circumstances. Success. The mercenaries ambushed the carriage of Baroness Bothildir and made short work of her. They let the driver go, and he is convinced the attack was carried out by highwaymen. Oh, those nasty bandits. Right, so we're going to try and marry him off now. I'm going to try and marry him off to someone that's a genius. Oh, shame. Shame, 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 shame. He's 16. Okay, well I'm going to find a woman. It's not in prison, it's not married, in diplomatic range. That is a genius. That ideally is my religion group. There's this 9-year-old who is pretty good. Interesting. I guess some of the ones that we were looking at to get married have unfortunately got married. That's a shame. I should have committed earlier, shouldn't I? It's my mistake. Someone that's quick. So there's this Berber. She's actually pretty handy. There's Hildegard, who's French. She wants to get married, and she's pretty handy too. Let's just take a look across them. So Hildegard is pretty good on that score. She's pretty good on that score. Judith is pretty good too. Great intrigue score. She's lustful, quick, and attractive. Great. That's really interesting. Intricate web weaver. Do quite like Judith, even though she's a courtier. Tadethy. Got lots of good traits. Patient, deceitful, gregarious, greedy. So Judith's top on military and martial and on intrigue. Hildegard comes back again. Still a little bit of maths. 30, 40, 55, 26, 33, 36, 46. Okay, so Judith isn't quite as good as Hildegard. So Hildegard's pretty good overall. She's got a very good sort of combination of things. She's got some claims as well. Alright. Will you marry my son? Oh, I need to get him into my court. I think they've got to come to my court. Yes, because technically he's not in my court. Charles, because he's a baron. I can't believe I didn't marry him off first. It was such a blunder. Such a blunder. Okay. Okay, well let's relax and try and find different ways of doing this. Different ways of skinning the cat. Actually, there she is again. So I can marry her. So we'd lose 200 prestige for doing it. Well, actually, Charles would lose 200 prestige. But he would bag a decent girl. Yeah, let's do that. I'm pleased about that. That was a good plot. And he's about to get married. My son Withred was bitten by a snake. The brave little fool keeps seeking out danger. That's my lad. Gain 1 martial, gain 5 prestige, and become brave. Yeah. You are now married to your second wife, who's much more talented. She's Midas touched as well. Sorry, he's Midas touched. She is a mastermind theologian. Together they will form a much better partnership. How's my other son doing? He's 9. Envious, zealous, brave, ill. My steward Gilbert has collected the special tithe in Wessex, another 71.5 gold. Great. This war is now at minus 77. I've been introducing friends again and they haven't been getting along. There's a big war going on down here, which there's no concern here at all. The Hungarians are going to win that war very easily, and that will be at 100% war score. The Italians are going to lose Burgundy. This prince sucks, really. My quick lad is doing okay. Age 3, he's really making good progress. King Louis of Italy lost the Hungarian invasion of Burgundy, so that has become part of this giant Hungarian state that has formed. They're looking a little bit too powerful, actually. Could King Arpad the Shadow? Oh my god, look at his intrigue. The chance of killing him is tiny. Massive intrigue, massive martial. He's aged 43 with this. He's a good-looking 40-year-old. He's got a beautiful 36-year-old. Together they are They've got a lot of state intrigue. 54. Massive. Compared to our 35, no chance. We can now hold a grand tournament because we are a king. You could do it once in a lifetime as a king. It'll cost us 200 gold. Let's wait till we've got a little bit more gold and then we'll do it. Quick check of our vassal status for kids. Get rid of quick. Check the ages. Nobody due soon. Just whiz through and just see if there are any heirs that aren't being coached by... Yeah, there's one here. It's not being coached by someone that's content. So even though she is content, by chance. Good fortune. Content Anglo-Saxon. Plenty of them. Yeah, Oswin is a good one. Brilliant. And scroll. Heirs to the County of Essex. You've got someone content. That's great. Earl of Oxford. You've got someone that's content. My son has hopefully got me. My other son has got me. Heirs to the County of Kent has not got somebody content. He's ugly. Poor boy. Assign a guardian. Somebody content, please. With high stewardship. Oswin would be good, but he's probably taken now. Let's go for this guy. County of Gloucester is now needs a guardian, so let's again get another content guardian in. Super duper. Let's try Oswin. Now let's go for the Earl here. Lovely. There's the County of Gloucester. I think I've just done that, guy. Right. Okay. Oh, summer fair time. When can I do grand tournaments? Looks like I can do it any time. Really? Yeah, as long as I'm not busy doing special activities. Worried I might run out of money though. Let's save our money and just get this. I want to do this grand tournament. Good guardianship contract. Things going on. Excellent. Really pleasing. Can I do a spot of... Ooh. I have seen how Mayor Plegman handles swords, and it is not a pretty sight. Half the time he seems to forget which side is the sharp one. Should I laugh or should I cry at Mayor Plegman's incompetence with the sword? Now Mayor Plegman seems to think I should teach him all I know. He's a 9-score marshal. I am a 26-score marshal. And I've got personal combat skill plus about 2. Well, I could try, and he'll like me by... He's already my friend. He'll like me by 20 more. I can give it up and say you and swords will never work. He won't like that. Or I can risk my life, so I'd like to get paid. I will take the opinion modifier. Oh, my friend and my other vassal have formed an alliance. I wonder why. Interesting. Could be a powerful alliance. Could be dangerous. Oh, the Chancellor's been doing good work in Oxford. So that means that this young man who liked me by 32 will now like me by 52. Perfect. Yeah, keep working on him. Right, guys, I'm going to wrap this episode up here because I've really taken far too long. And I really hope you've enjoyed it. We are now the King Alfred of England. And there is my wife, my queen, my French queen. We're a happy bunch. We're looking forward to the next episode. See you all next time. Thanks, bye.